So the first step for makeup process is to cap the brows. We do not want to work with a bushy brows except the clients refuse you to carve his or her brows, or you don't want to carve your brows. So what we need is a blade and a spoolie brush. I usually cut my blade into two. Next thing you want to do is to brush up the brows. Make sure all the hair go upward. I'm going to take the blade and use the tip. Normally you do use the tip, then you start carving from the brow bones. You don't go upward. Start removing the hairs from the brow bones, from the brow bone area, just a little. You can see the way I took my time, and be very careful not to cut the client or yourself if you are carving brows for yourself. You just use the tip just to remove the hair. You don't need to use the body of the blade. The tip does the work better. So I only try to cuff it a little bit just to use the tip. Then I did the same thing for the second part of the brows. Can you see the way I'm removing the hair from the brows? You can see the way I'm removing the hair from the brows. I only stayed on the brow bone and I went to the inner corner of the eye, from the outer corner of the eye to the inner corner of the eye. Then I went back to the first brows and went to remove the excess hairs. Then the next step is to brush down the hair. Please brush down the hair. Then what you will do in this place is, I don't think you can see it clearly, but the hairs that went below the brow bone is what you will cut out. The hairs that are longer than the brow bone that you carve are what you are going to cut out. You can zoom the video and see very well. I only cut out the hair that are longer than where I have carved on the brow bone. That is what I removed. I did not cut any hair on her brows. I only removed the hair that comes longer than the brow bone. Then I went upper and tried to shape the hairs from to the point of our brows. I only shape the excess hair, those tiny hairs, to the upper brow. You see it on the second side very well. I think you see it very well on the second side. So I continued to remove the hair because I was not satisfied with the first remover I did. So just go in. Does not matter how many times until you are satisfied. So can you see the shape of that one? You see what I meant by removing the excess hair from the top, from this one